Okay, so for our travel presentation, for our travel destination, we chose Tahiti. I'm Caleb Wiegand, this is Tucker Housen, Holly Greenwell, Levi Rayberg, and Micah Paul.
Alright, so this is our poster for our trip to Tahiti, and on the side there you can see that it lists our expenses, the exchange rate, possible activities, and we have a wonderful mother and daughter having fun on the beach right there. And some more information about our location is that it is part of a collection of 118 islands in the French Polynesian area. And the islands are in between Los Angeles, California, and Sydney, Australia. It's in the ocean between there. And the island of Tahiti is mainly divided into two parts, which is the larger northwest part called Tahiti Nui, and the southeast smaller part called Tahiti Iti.
So the exchange rate to Tahiti is about $1 to 108.38 CFP francs. This would mean our 15,000 US dollars would be worth 1,625,625 francs.
So the cheapest airline ticket to Tahiti is about $980 per United Airlines. For a family of four, that would be about $3,920 total on a budget of $5,000. And for transportation, once we're in Tahiti, the cheapest rental car we could find was an economy type car. That was about $27 a day. So for 7 days, that's about $189, and that totals at about $4,109.
So for our housing, I decided to go to a sunshine villa, which is located on the island of Tahiti Nui, so the main one. And it is a full house with multiple rooms and amenities to accommodate all of our guests. It has a private lagoon access and a view of the ocean for around $243 a night. And the total for housing would be $1,715.
Food, and we decided to get food at a total budget of $1,500. We would go out to dinner at least 3 days over the whole trip with a budget of $20 to $25 per person, because most meals for one person range in between $20 to $25. We would spend $300 on dinner, and then going out for lunch at least 3 days would be a budget of $200. And then we would use the rest for groceries for things like snacks, lunch preps, and dinners.
Now for the part you've all been waiting for. What on earth are we going to do when we get to Tahiti? I'm going to tell you. Day one of entertainment, we are going to go on a 30-minute flight to the wonderful island of Hua Hin. In Hua Hin, we are going to go on a lagoon excursion, which is basically just you go to a private lagoon and you will snorkel and dive and just swim around with the fish and have a good old time, also with the beautiful clear water of the lagoon. That's $52 per person, so that'll come out to be $208 in total. Day two, we're just going to have a day to the private lagoon at our house. Who doesn't love the beach? Kids can go play in the water, and adults can sit back, chill, have a few drinks, you never know. Day three, this is the big day. This is the most expensive day. So we're gonna go on a 45-minute flight. Keep in mind they have like continuous flights between islands. So that's gonna be $1,436 in total for a round flight to Bora Bora. When we get there, the father is going to go on a 6-hour sports fishing trip, have a great old time there, and then the mother, son, and daughter will go on a private treasure hunt that'll last about 3.5 hours. And for any time they're waiting for the father, they can go out and eat lunch and have good family bonding time. All right, and for part two, so day four, another beach day. Again, who doesn't love the beach? Can never get enough of the beach. Day 5, we're gonna go on an hour car trip to Tahiti. Now when we get to Tahiti, we're gonna board a pontoon boat and we're gonna tour Tahiti. This whole thing costs about $1,020 in total, for accounting for all the family members. Now this tour will include swimming in tide pools and looking at them. If you're like me, I love looking at tide pools and all the different creatures that live in them. And then there will be beautiful waterfalls, caves to explore, and beautiful cliff views. And there will also be, at the end, a very nice relaxing swim at the sandbar. Now, you might be wondering, what are we doing the other 2 days? Those 2 days will mostly be spent traveling. So for any free time we have, when we're done packing and stuff, we're just gonna go to the beach, have a good time.
In summary, our traveling total is about $4,109. Our housing total is about $1,715. Our food total is $1,500. Our entertainment total is $6,494, and our trip total was $13,818. Any questions?
Yes.
So, I'd imagine, just from an outsider, purchasing in USD, I'd imagine you need a pretty big wallet to transport over $1 million. So, how exactly is that going to work?
That's a very good question. I guess it'd most likely be either on credit card or maybe buy a backpack.
Yes, Josh.
Okay, I don't know about you, but my dad is a nerd. He does not like to go fishing. So it would be possible for these different families, I guess, if my dad might try to do whatever. My dad's a nerd, he does not like to go fishing.
For the family we designed this trip for, the father really likes to go fishing, so that is what he will do. Any other questions?
You have no choice.
All right, guys, give it a hand.